Hello, my name's Eliza, and I'm a member of the Michigan Depression Glass Society, where I've been a member for about 4 years. I'll be presenting a very short video about silver overlay on glass, and this is in coordination with our theme of the month of silver in glass. The pieces I'm going to show you tonight, I do not know the manufacturer and pattern of all of them. There's some of them I do know, so I'm going to apologize ahead of time for that. But our emphasis is going to be on how silver overlay affects the beauty and enhancement of glass. A little bit of history, although I'm not going to do a whole lot of history because I think that's being done by someone else, but I do know that silver overlay developed in the mid-1800s, which was a fairly expensive process, used a lot of silver. And by the 1930s and 40s, there was a different process used, which basically put a pattern, a silver pattern, on the glass, and this became much more popular. There were probably 8 or 10 silver companies that did this around the country. Most glass companies did not do their own silvering. So we're going to start out with a couple pieces that I inherited. I do not know the manufacturer or the pattern, and this is a perfect example of showing how a very simple glass bowl can be enhanced by the silver overlay with the pattern all the way around. And I suppose there's probably a way of determining who did this silvering, because I think certain companies had patterns that they did more than others. So this is the other piece that I inherited, which is just a sweet little bowl that has very pretty scalloping on the edges, a little scalloped handle, and this has beautiful flowers, butterflies. I'm hoping that our camera can pick up the beautiful pattern in this overlay. We have a candlestick. This is one that I picked up myself. I don't know the manufacturer. I think I probably picked it up at Treasure Mart in Ann Arbor, which unfortunately is no longer with us. And this has a beautiful basket. I think it made like an urn or a basket pattern on it with the silver, which just, again, another fairly simple piece, which is made very elegant by the addition of the overlay. The rest of these pieces are pieces that I have purchased also, and I do know the manufacturer and pattern of these pieces. These are Duncan Miller, and the first set is candlesticks that I purchased at the Michigan Depression Glass Show a couple of years ago from our member Greg Jones. The name of this pattern is called Deco number 12. And I've also seen pictures of this in cobalt with silver overlay, which really was quite striking. But let's see if we can bring the pattern here to show the detail. And these are a match set. Again, this is probably done by a manufacturer somewhere in the United States, but just not the glass company itself. The other piece I have is also Duncan Miller, a two-handled plate or small platter. And what is really remarkable about this, you have a beautiful pattern already with the plate itself. And this is called Terrace, T-R-R-A-C-E, number 111, Duncan Miller. And this one illustrates just a beautiful vine throughout the plate, and I think it just added great elegance to this plate, the way it was done. The final piece we have is contributed by our member Maureen, and she found these at a local antique store and probably a mid-century, and as you can see with the pattern, it really complements the style of this glass, this little creamer and sugar, with a much more simplified overlay compared to the other pieces, which make them far more elegant than when they were originally made. That is it for me with silver overlay. Thank you very much. And I want to wish happy holidays to everyone, and please stay safe.